Africa University.
Nous avons connu les ironies,
semble se préoccuper à longueur de journée de mon avenir politique.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Jean Tingoy, Trito student at Africa University doing International Relations program. Today I'm going to talk about African Development Agenda. African Development Agenda refers to the collective effort, policies, and strategy aimed at fostering sustainable economic, social, and political growth on the African continent. The agenda is guided by various frameworks and initiatives designed to address the continent's unique challenges, such as poverty, political instability, and unemployment, while capitalizing on its unique characteristics such as its natural resources, its young population, and its growing market. These different strategies have been developed for the development of Africa. This is why I would like to start by the 2063 Agenda, which is strategy framework developed by the African Union with the vision of transforming Africa into integrated and peaceful continent by 2063. It provides possible efforts to achieve sustainable development in various sectors such as governance, economy, and human development. It must also be emphasized that it's really crucial to understand the future of Africa as the underdevelopment of natural resources in Africa. Today, I will specifically focus on the case of Democratic Republic of Congo as a powerful example of both the vast potential and the painful challenge that Africa faces.
Democratic Republic of Congo, cursed by its natural wealth. The Democratic Republic of Congo is potentially one of the richest countries on Earth. Many of the country's mining operations are connected to the waters of the mighty Congo River. It is a place seemingly blessed with every type of mineral, yet consistently rated lowest on the UN Human Development Index, where even the more fortunate live in grinding poverty. The Congo, a benign climate and rich soil make it fertile. Beneath the soil, abundant deposits of copper, gold, diamonds, cobalt, uranium, coltan, and oil are just some of the minerals that should make it one of the world's richest countries.
DRC, Africa's shining star of 2063. Imagine a world where the Democratic Republic of Congo is not just surviving, but thriving. Forget the headlines of yesterday. Prepare for a glimpse into a future powered by innovation and prosperity. Corruption is a distant memory. Transparency and good governance have unlocked the nation's vast potential. The DRC's natural resources are now a source of wealth for all its citizens, fueling unprecedented growth. Towering skyscrapers pierce the clouds in Kinshasa and Lubumbashi, symbols of a nation reborn. Cutting-edge industries churn out advanced technologies, making the DRC a global player in the 21st century. Education and healthcare are free and accessible to every Congolese citizen, empowering them to reach their full potential. Farmers utilize advanced technology to cultivate abundant harvests, ensuring food security and economic stability. The DRC's robust economy and commitment to progress have made it a beacon of hope for the entire African continent. It's a testament to the power of vision, innovation, and a dedication to the well-being of its people. Ready to witness the future unfold? Share this video to spread the vision of a thriving DRC and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories of African innovation. Let's build this future together.
Africa, the world's second largest continent, is rich in natural resources from precious metal to fertile land. Africa is often described as the resource continent, yet this wealth has not translated into sustainable development for many African countries. The question is, why is this case in Africa, and are natural resources instruments of development or sources of conflict? One factor is resources cause a paradox in which countries rich in natural resources often experience slow economic growth, increased corruption, and poor development outcomes than countries with few resources. Democratic Republic of Congo is one of the clearest examples of this phenomenon.
If we take a closer look at Democratic Republic of Congo, a country with an estimated 24 trillion in untapped mineral resources, these resources include some of the world's largest deposits of cobalt, copper, and diamond. Yet despite this immense wealth, the DRC remains one of the poorest countries in the world.
Democratic Republic of Congo's vast mineral resources are often extracted by multinational corporations, many of which have a little regard for the environment or the people living in the country. This has led to a situation where the country's natural wealth is used to fuel violence, corruption, and environmental destruction rather than contributing to the prosperity of its people. Democratic Republic of Congo have immense natural resources, including protection minerals such as cobalt, copper, gold, and coltan. These resources are essential for production of many technological products, including smartphone, battery, electric car, and other electronic equipment. However, despite the country's mineral wealth, the profit generated by this exploitation do not benefit the Congolese population as a whole. One of the reasons for this situation is the often poor management of natural resources due to endemic corruption and political instability. Profits from mining are often diverted by local elites or multinationals. The latter are sometimes accused of practicing irresponsible exploitation, failing to take into account the environmental and social impact of their activities. Multinationals which invest massive in the exploitation of resources are often more concerned with immediate profit than with sustainability of the living condition of local population. Mining in Democratic Republic of Congo is also linked to violent conflicts, armed groups, particularly in the eastern region of the country, often finance their activity through control of mine or through extortion from mining companies. This has led to tragic situations where civilian populations are caught in the crossfire of conflict, often forced to work in inhuman conditions or even victims of modern slavery. The profit generated by mining should fuel violence rather than contributing to the economic development of the country. Mining has dramatic consequences for the environment: deforestation, river pollution, the use of mercury and other hazardous chemical and illegal mining practices are major problems. These activities degrade ecosystems and make agriculture, which is a source of livelihoods for many rural families, increasingly difficult. The environment therefore suffer not only from mining but also from corruption and the weakness of the institutions responsible for regulating and monitoring these practices. To address this situation, several reforms and initiatives have been proposed both at the national and international levels. It is crucial to strengthen governance and establish transparent mechanisms so that the profits from mining actually benefit the Congolese population. It is also necessary to promote a more responsible exploitation of natural resources, respectful of the environment and workers' rights. Secondly, corruption has played a major role in ensuring that natural wealth does not benefit the population. Political elites and foreign companies often call it to ensure that profits are swiftness of, leaving little to no benefit for the broader society. Thirdly, there is the issue of armed conflict. The wealth of resources in the Democratic Republic of Congo has fueled some of the world's deadly conflicts. Rebel groups often fight for control of resources rich areas, and the instability exacerbates poverty and underdevelopment efforts. Conflicts in Great Lakes region involve a multitude of actors. Mining company armed group, there are 266 in 2023, and state entity. These conflicts are often fueled by mineral revenues, creating a perpetual cycle of violence and instability. War related to natural resources have profound impact on local population, who find themselves exploited and often displaced of their traditional livelihoods when their habitation is located in areas granted by the country's public authority. Companies, both local and international, also play a crucial role in dynamic, sometimes complice, sometimes victim. They navigate in an environment where corruption and violence are commonplace. At the same time, local population often destitute suffer the consequences of these conflicts, losing not only their land and livelihood but also their security and their future. To break the cycle of predatory exploitation, initiatives such as extractive industry transparency initiative, HITL, and the Kimberley process for diamond have been proposed. This initiative aims to make resources exploitation more transparent and beneficial for local population. Although progress has been made, many challenges remain, particularly in terms of effective implementation and universal adherence to these standards. So, despite its vast resources, the Democratic Republic of Congo is still trapped in a cycle of poverty, underdevelopment, and conflict.
Africa. It is the second largest continent on the planet and home to 54 nations. Africa is a place of contrasts, birthplace of the world's oldest civilizations and the world's youngest country. A region emerging with fast-growing modern economies, but still plagued in many places by famine, disease, and violence. As globalization brings Africa to our doorstep, how is it possible to fulfill the great commandment and care for our neighbors as ourselves in a peaceful world? Welcome to Africa University, the first private university in Zimbabwe. 1,500 students from 29 nations attend this United Methodist institution. For many, this campus is a remarkable contrast to their home countries. Africa University is a place of peace, learning, and hope. A university facing Africa's challenges and finding solutions by shaping a new leadership for the continent. From the moment you enter the campus of Africa University, you immediately sense that something is different and special here. In many ways, Africa University looks and feels like any other United Methodist College campus. What is different is the dozens of languages and cultures melding in classrooms and across campus. Established by the United Methodist Church in 1992, Africa University is the fulfillment of the vision of a United Methodist missionary who felt God's call to evangelize and provide education to African people and acquired the land for that purpose more than 100 years ago. The need is clear and the formula is simple. Bring higher learning to the people of Africa and watch as the fruits of peace and education multiply when graduates return home to transform lives in their own countries. Alumni of AU bring with them world-class higher education with degrees in agriculture and natural resources, humanities and social sciences, education, health sciences, theology, management and administration, and peace, leadership and governance. AU alumni have gone on to important leadership roles in government, law, medicine, business, science, education, and the church all over the continent. More than half of the 1.1 billion people living on the African continent are younger than 19 years of age. The United Methodist Church has created a place to nurture these young people so that they can become peaceful, principled leaders on the continent of Africa.
Now that I'm going to go back as a
As a connected church family, we can help transform the world, one leader at a time. In doing so, we also live out our faith and deepen our relationship with God. Your prayers, your gifts, your commitment to Africa University will assure that our world will be a better place, one leader at a time.
Are you interested in understanding the complexity of global development and conflicts? Africa University offers specialty programs that provide an in-depth understanding of international relations, diplomacy, and conflict resolution. Join our Master of Science in Negotiation and Mediation, or our Master of Science in Migration, Citizenship, and Refugee Protection, and become an expert in resolving international issues. So, what can be done to break the cycle of underdevelopment caused by resource exploitation in Africa, particularly in countries like Democratic Republic of Congo? First, better governance is crucial. Government must ensure that the revenue generated from natural resources are used to benefit the population. These include investing in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Transparency in key and efforts must be made to root out corruption at every level of government. Second, Africa needs to diversify its economy. Relying solely on natural resources is proven to be a sustainable. Country must invest in sectors like agriculture, technology, and manufacturing to reduce their dependence on commodity. Third, international collaboration is necessary. Global companies that extract resources must adhere to fair labor practices, environmental regulation, and pay tax that benefit the host country. Countries like Democratic Republic of Congo need the support of international organizations to build institutional frameworks that can ensure accountability and sustainable development. Lastly, local community must be empowered. This community must have a say in how resources are extracted, and they must receive benefit from these activities, whether it's through employment, education, or social service. According to 26th Agenda Program of African Union, Democratic Republic of Congo, which is a key player on the continent, is essential to adopt a strategy aligned with the objective of this agenda to improve the well-being of its citizens and contribute to the development of Africa. Here are some solutions and ways for the DRC to take the framework of Agenda 2063. 1. Strengthening governance and peace. Strengthening democratic institutions. The DRC must strengthen and transparency. This includes fighting corruption, promoting the rule of law, and improving democratic practices, including free and fair election. Strengthening security. Being a country rich in natural resources but also plagued by armed conflict, the DRC must work to resolve international conflicts, particularly in the east of the country, and to establish sustainable peace mechanisms. Promoting human rights, implement reform that ensure the protection of human rights and fundamental freedom of all citizens. 2. Inclusive and sustainable economic development. Sustainable exploitation of natural resources. The Democratic Republic of Congo has considerable natural resources for sustainable development. It is crucial to manage these resources. Inclusive and sustainable economic development. Sustainable exploitation of natural resources. The DRC has considerable natural resources for sustainable development. It is crucial to manage these resources responsibly, ensuring their equitable exploitation while preserving the environment. Diversify the economy. Dependence on the exploitation of natural resources expressed. Diversifying the economy dependence on exploitation of natural resources expose the DRC to fluctuation in global price. Economic diversification is essential to stimulate economic growth and improve connectivity with the rest of Africa and the world. Like agriculture, manufacturing service must be a priority. Investing in infrastructure, improving infrastructure, transport, energy, telecommunication is essential to stimulate economic growth and improve connectivity with the rest of Africa and the world.
Welcome to the Democratic Republic of the Congo in 2063. A nation transformed, free of corruption, and thriving with prosperity for all. Modern cities shine with skyscrapers and harness clean energy, reflecting the nation's commitment to sustainable development. Congolese industries lead in technology, innovating in batteries, electronics, and healthcare advancements. Free education and accessible healthcare uplift every citizen, ensuring a brighter future for the entire population. High-tech farming practices secure food availability, contributing to the booming economy where everyone lives with dignity. The DRC stands proud as a symbol of African power and progress, showcasing the potential of a united and prosperous nation.
Jami'ar Afirka da aka fi sani da suna Africa University mai alaka da ikkilisiya mai tsari tattare da ɗalibai daga ƙasashe daban-daban a ƙasar Zimbabwe tana amsar takardun neman shigar makarantar daga wurin ɗalibai da suka cancanta domin fara karatunsu na digiri da za a fara a watan Agusta shekara ta 2022. Za ka iya fara neman shigar wannan makaranta a yanzu haka. Domin samun ƙarin bayani, za ka iya duba shafin makarantar a www.africau.edu ko ka tura sako zuwa ga studentrecruitment@africau.edu ko ka kira wannan layin waya haɗawa 263-712-609-487 domin samun ƙarin bayani. Yi matukar amfani da wannan zarafi domin samun ingantaccen ilimi a wadace. Jami'ar Afirka, gina gabatar Afirka.
Looking to make a difference in global development, the Department of International Relations Diplomacy at Africa University provides the knowledge and tools to understand and tackle the world's most pressing issues, including economic development, diplomacy, and international relations. Become a leader in global affairs. Apply today. Africa's natural resources wealth is both a blessing and a curse. While it holds the potential to propel the continent towards prosperity, it also presents significant challenges, especially in countries like Democratic Republic of Congo. However, with the right governance, international cooperation, and commitment to sustainable practices, Africa can unlock its true potential and pave the way for a brighter, more equitable future. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more discussion on Africa's development, challenge, and opportunity. Bye.